Welcome to the Social Chase. I am your host, Chase, along with my co-host, Sarah.
Hello. We are excited about our two guests today, Donald L. Green Jr. and Yvonne Renee Davis. While Donald and Yvonne have a vast biography, we are going to share a little information about Donald and Yvonne. Donald L. Green Jr. is the founder of Save Our Schools for Our Kids Foundation, founded in 2018. Save Our Schools for Our Kids, also known as SOS4OK, is a nonprofit organization with purpose is to provide student-centric programs, financial and in-kind education resources, supplements for teachers and educators directed at improving and access to quality and inclusive education. SOS4OK believes in a diverse and inclusive educational ecosystem that is focused on meeting the learning modality of each student for social and academic achievement. Green is a successful entrepreneur who specializes in communicating social and media market branding messaging for the public, private, corporate, government, and nonprofit concerns. He is the co-owner and partner of Famiglia D'Oro or Artist Entertainment and Famiglia D'Oro Productions. Whew.
Yvonne Renee Davis is the president of Save Our Schools for Our Kids Foundation. Yvonne Renee Davis is an internationally recognized leadership development trainer, professional coach, speaker, and award-winning journalist. She is an expert in cross-cultural and global emerging markets, understanding what drives government, private sector, and non-governmental organizations in challenging times to bring insight and viable solutions. Throughout her remarkable 30-year career, she has spearheaded initiatives that impact social and political changes for thousands worldwide. A hard-hitting columnist, crisis communications strategist, Davis has worked in 64 countries, enabling her to greatly enhance her knowledge of the global community.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tell us about Save Our Schools for Our Kids Foundation and its history, mission, and vision.
Save Our Schools, first of all, Chase, and thank you, for your amazing co-host, for having us here today. We're very grateful.
You're welcome.
So Save Our Schools for Our Kids is a nonprofit organization that Donald had a vision. He founded in 2018 because he was able to see the conditions of the school system and the teachers, and he wanted to be able to provide an organization that had a resource not only for the students but for the teachers. And so Save Our Schools for Our Kids is a university of actionable learning where we have created academies and programs that are career pathway driven, that actually prepare children from pre-K to 12th grade for their future. So they learn how to, for example, fly a drone. There's an academy there for that. They learn urban agriculture. There's an academy for that. He has a program called United Urban Moguls, which is a wealth literacy, financial literacy program that teaches high school kids, prepare them for a career in the finance industry. All children, no matter what their ages are, they learn the building blocks of wealth building and financial literacy, as well as communication skills, leadership skills, decision making. All of those are impacted in being able to help young people underprivileged young people in our urban centers come out of poverty. We also have a very strong component to it which deals with food security and addressing basic human needs. Since July of 2020, our organization, in partnership with others, has fed over 118,000 families in 3 states.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, and if you see on his hat, I don't know if you can zoom in on his hat.
Oh yeah.
What does the hat say, Donald? You could add?
The mission to get out of poverty.
Maybe Donald could talk more about that, why he chose that mission.
Okay, so I know you addressed this, but can you readdress what needs or problems your organization is addressing?
His hat says the mission to get out of poverty. That is the problem we're addressing.
Okay.
We're looking at addressing the things that occur in our community. We have violence in our community. We have education issues in our community. We have food deserts in our community. People don't have access to food. We also have lack of access to real career opportunities. Save Our Schools for Our Kids addresses that. And not only just address it, but provide a solution that they can take within themselves by learning by doing. That's why we call it a University of Actionable Learning, with these 15 academies and programs that actually they can take as soon as they learn, they are start to do.
Wow, that's incredible. Could you explain a little bit more about the mission and vision that your company, your nonprofit has?
Yeah, so the mission of, first of all, we come from the premise that all children are geniuses. Along the spectrum of learning and understanding, including our children that have ASD, they're all geniuses, and they all have intellectual capability that makes them brilliant. The only thing that a lot of times they need is the opportunity to learn. And so what we do is we focus on where their strengths are, playing to their strengths. The vision is to become the most noted nonprofit university of actionable learning in the world. We not only are looking at what we're doing here in Connecticut, but based upon Donald's vision with some of the programs and initiatives we're working on nationally, but we've already made international global connections as well. So this will be a first of its kind organization that connects to the world with learning by doing academies that teach and prepare children and youth for a self-sustaining life and also to build a business.
Oh, that's amazing.
Very nice.
Amazing.
So what were your greatest challenges and successes, and how did you overcome them?
Starting it, I'm gonna take my mask off since they said she can't see me. Starting, when I first started the organization, is just, the challenges is gonna be that nobody sees what you see. So you gotta know how to accept that. And then you gotta keep striving. And a lot of things, especially understanding it as business from a higher level, is everything is a system. So you either gotta aid it or it's gonna be hard to go against the system. So we became an assistance to the classrooms to where we can be an after school program or a summer academy, to where it's not telling we stepping on toes, because it's going to be hard trying to get in the doors to really help our youth because they're stuck in the system. We was in the same system that we going by so a lot of us know that doesn't work. And then it's a burden on the teachers because they know that the system doesn't work, but they can't do nothing because this is the job that they have. And then the resources they have to do it with is very low.
That's amazing.
Very nice advice.
So I heard that you have an upcoming event on July 8th and 10th. Could you tell us a little bit about the event and what made you decide to do this event?
The event is called the Big Bro and Sis Creative Arts Mural Extravaganza. So me, art, I love art. So even when I started out doing it, I was teaching the classroom art. So it came from seeing the space and opportunity, and then I work with kids. So my daughter, she paints good. She's an artist as well. So the idea came about, basically, I was going to do just regular graffiti artists, but then it was a couple of times I had a session in the studio to where kids say, "Oh, that's nice, that's cool," and I just kept seeing them indulge. And I'm like, "You want to paint something too?" They're like, "Yeah." So it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna do it with them, and then that's how it came about. And it's like, okay. And my friend, my partner, she's an associate, but I help her with a lot of things. Her name is Acola, and she has a friend with a son that has autism, and he loves painting. He really do good art. So I was actually, before the event was created, I was actually going to do just a one-on-one session with that child, and we was going to paint a whole wall, like it just tell a story through the art. And I decided to make it a broader event now, because more people started getting interested. Like, oh, I want to bring my kids. I want to do that. Like, oh, well, we could just do an event.
That's amazing. Because my brother is autistic as well. So he's not into the art thing, but if I bring out my paint or something, he does want to help. So I think that's amazing and a wonderful opportunity for kids to get to the creative side of their personality.
So like my whole idea with the event is to pair the students, the child up with an experienced artist. So not only they getting the freedom to create, they getting the knowledge, they getting tools, they getting learning things they never did in that space.
That's amazing.
And I just wanted to ask, because we would be remiss with the opportunity to say that a friend of mine actually connected us with Helen Taylor of the Social Chase and Tracy Foskey, who run organizations related to autism, particularly autism or ASD with children of color, and children of color is all races.
Yeah.
And so we were excited to be able to connect in this space with partnership, with an opportunity to talk more about this event. July 8th and 9th will be a competition, which I know Donald could talk more about that. And the 10th will be judges judging the competition with a great reception. And so this is, I believe, a first of its kind.
Wow.
With a vision to take it on the road throughout the state, nationally as well. And it also brings autism awareness to another level, because a lot of people, particularly with people of color, particularly in African American and Latino communities, the biggest challenge with autism or ASD is access to information and access to therapies and opportunities.
Right.
Collectively, in your white communities where there are more children with ASD or autism, even though you have 5.4 million Americans with it, the diagnosis for children of color tend to be later than it should be, and so the access and the opportunities are limited. So this allows us to draw the two interests, the vision that Donald had with regards to artists, that we have noted artists coming from throughout the state and noted judges to come together and really build and create something that has not been done before.
That's amazing. That is amazing. So can anyone access this event, or is it special invitation only? And what is needed for an event like this?
As far as access to it, I believe, because just to keep the numbers at a set of numbers, it'll be invitations only, but we're not actually closing the door for people that do want to attend. So you can email and get more information on if you really want to get involved. But the whole thing about this event, it'll be broken up into 2 segments, and it will be put on we have a TV app, a TV channel that's on. You can download it on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, iOS, Android.
Wow.
We'll be looking to put it on PlayStation and Xbox as well. But
That's awesome.
It'll be live streamed. It'll be also available on demand. Wow. But it'll be in 2 segments. I will be doing a show. I will be creating a show content out of it, and I also will be creating a documentary out of it.
That's amazing. That is sweet.
And I wanted to add something here about needs. We need to raise money. We need to raise money for this event. We believe this is an amazingly worthy cause that allows us to be able to talk about the value of the arts. We've seen how the value of the arts has really increased with mural projects throughout the state of Connecticut. I think Connecticut is cited as one of the most significant mural states in the U.S. And also, too, now with this mural project here, it allows us to focus on an issue that is so important and often overlooked by millions of Americans, and that's ASD. Or autism. And so the other piece is, in other spaces for mural, they only talk about social justice. The pairs of the judges and artists will be able to, if they want to do something on social justice, they can, but whatever they want to do it on, the freedom, they can do it, and that's what makes it beautiful. And there will be winners. There'll be a grand prize, first, second, third place winner, but they're all going to be winners. And the idea, even on July 8th and 9th, when the pairs are competing, we'll be there with them, give them snacks according to their diet, and really have an experience even leading up to it, so that they really are connected. The other piece is the importance of art therapy related to children and young people and young adults with ASD. There's too many studies that talk about the arts that actually help children develop emotionally and have empathy and understanding. So we see so many value-added pieces that become very critical. And we want to invite the audiences that see this to support what we're doing. We are a nonprofit, so any donation is tax deductible. If you go to Save Our Schools, the number 4, ourkids.com, you can receive more information about that, and you can email us. Actually, you can email me if you'd like for more information at Yvonne, YVONNER, at Save Our Schools, the number 4, ourkids.com. And so we wanted to just let the audience know that we do need resources to help us support this event.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's information about the website and the mural. I actually attended it and would be actually join the mural as well.
I also did a mural over at the Mattituck a few summers ago. I had a blast. It was fun, it was interactive, and I got to put my heart and soul into a piece. So I think the little kids are going to love it.
My whole vision on that part is that I understood, like, I don't fully understand ASD, but I understand that it's a lot of stuff that need awareness, but not just a month, a section, a day. It doesn't make sense to me. This need to be an ongoing awareness thing, so that's why I created it to start this up right here, but to create a tour, then to actually go national with it.
I completely agree.
So like after we probably do this spot, maybe we'll probably hit a couple more cities up. But I want to also, before the tour, I want the kids to mirror the tour bus.
Oh, they would have so much fun with that.
So it's like,
They would have so much fun.
yeah, so that, and then they just tour around and do the same thing everywhere. Gather up everybody in the same organization, bring everybody together. Now that's how you really create awareness.
Cool. How can we contact you for more information and for people to get involved?
So we on all social media platforms, as far as Instagram, Facebook page at Save Our Schools, the number 4, Our Kids. You could go to the website, www.saveourschools4ourkids.com. We have like in our TV platform to actually view it when it's time to stream it. It'll be Famiglia D'Oro TV. You can download it on. Right now we're still in beta mode, so we're about to launch it completely, but it's available to download to see it, and it's right now it's on Roku and Fire TV, so you'll be able to download and see that.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
That is awesome.
So I am very excited to join the mural because I am also an illustrator and an artist. And I even have my friends going along with me, and it just feels good to participate in it.
It's great. I would can't wait for that day to come to see all y'all have fun.
I can't wait to stream it if I can't physically make it.
Yeah.
Are you going to be a part of it?
No, but I will be able to watch it so that way I can see if my brother might be interested in it
Okay.
or if somebody else could be interested in it.
Good. Yeah, we want to welcome parents or guardians that have children or young people or youth that are with ASD to participate. Again, they can email me. I'm the president at Yvonne YVONNER at saveourschools, the number 4 ourkids.com for more information. And of course, as Donald mentioned, on our social media platforms. And we're indeed in need of donations to help make this event a strong reality.
That's amazing.
Very nice.
Thank you to Donald and Yvonne for joining us today. And thank you, Chase, for having me on the show.
You're quite welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
you
Thank you.
so much.
See ya. Thank you, everyone, for joining the Social Chase. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chase Taylor, and as I mentioned before, I am the author and illustrator of the Letter Creator series. You can also find my website, www.thelettercritters.com. I'm now going to teach you about art therapy. Here we go. Art is very therapeutic. Many people on the spectrum love to draw art, especially me. Art therapy works to promote emotional and mental growth. According to arttoday.org, art therapy builds life skills such as independence and collaboration. Right now, I'm drawing Letter Critter A. Art is an outlet for self-expression, imagination, and creativity. Art fits naturally with autism, and in that it can help with those with autism express themselves through images while also being a soothing activity. I like to draw art every day, and that actually soothes me. It helps improve coping and motor skills as well. And now here's Letter Critter A. Just a few more touches and it'll be complete. And there you have it, Letter Critter A. Thank you and have a nice day.